What's up, everybody? It's your girl May TV. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my Lego Fortnite village. Looking around, as you can see, this village is fully equipped with different log cabins, and I even have my custom built factory. We have a nice garden. We have a couple of barns for our animals, but as you can see, something's missing. We have no villagers. It's really a ghost town now. Why? Because this is my old village. I wanted to move my village to a new location. Now, this village does look good, right? But I wanted to move it. And I'm going to show you guys a little bit why. It's a little bit uneven. When I first made this village, I didn't even put all of my buildings in the village square. Like my factory, the villagers they never were going inside of the factory because it wasn't inside of the little village square, the little border lines that you have. So, and then a lot of the areas around it is on hills and a lot of stuff is uneven. I even created an airport / parking garage right outside my village because I love to make different planes and vehicles just so I can have different means of transportation around my world. Yeah, we do. We have us a H in the middle. That's our little helipad. We're going to make us a helicopter in the future. No. And a huge reason why I wanted to move my village to a different location because it is so far away from the desert biome, but it's close to the snow biome. So going to the snow wasn't an issue. It's literally right across from my grasslands village. But going to the desert, I would have to travel so far. I did not pick a good location for my first initial village. So today, we're pretty much going to be going on a journey to finding a better location to move our main village. And as you can see, the roly-poly is trying to attack me in the background. I'm just trying to eat, man. These Lego characters are the little hungriest little minions I've ever seen. They're hungry every 5 minutes. And today, joining me in this video, we have...
This is my name, Naya. This roly-poly is trying to attack mommy. So.
Yeah, that roly-poly was trying to attack mommy. We got Naya. Naya plays this game with me all the time. This is my daughter, you guys. This is the game that we play together and we love to play so much. All right, so to begin our journey to finding a new village, of course, we're going to need means of transportation. I am making this hauler vehicle. So the whole purpose of this, so my factory, if you see when we go inside of here, I have a lot of different, I have all the little stations, all the crafting benches and everything, and I have plenty of chests where I was storing materials. So the whole point of this hauler, I'm going to be moving pretty much a lot of the materials that I have in this factory to the new village. I'm going to be taking all of the stuff that I'm going to be needing to the new village. Once you decide to remove a village, like remove your village square, it gives you all of those materials back. So I'm going to be putting a lot of that material inside of this hauler. Like I'm going to be placing chests and stuff on top of the hauler. You're going to see that in a few minutes. That's how I'm going to be moving all of this material back and forth. Like this is a really good vehicle. It's a really good vehicle and it helps you. So like if you are going and you're farming different materials and you know your inventory gets full so quick, like making a vehicle like this and putting some chests and stuff on the back so you can store things is a really good idea. Good way to go. As you can see right here, this is me placing the chest, getting us prepared for our journey. Like I honestly don't know what I was like when the game first came out. I wasn't 100% sure what I was doing. I didn't even know when I first made a village that it was different areas and biomes that you can even discover. I figured that stuff out along the way. So by the time I did figure that out, I was like, bro, yes, this village is extremely far away from the desert and everything else. So it was time for this move. It was time. So right now I'm just going back and forth into the factory, getting different materials and stuff that I'm going to be taking over to the new village once we find a location. Different things that we're going to need, because you're going to need certain things to make all of this, all of your stations and stuff again. And I was thinking I could just break down all of these stations and just take that material over there and build them over there like that. But I don't really want to just completely destroy everything that I built over here. I really don't. Like, I'm still going to use this spot as like a storage area and stuff like that. So I'm still going to be keeping things over here. Say for instance, I'm over here already in this area for something and I need something. So I always will have different stations in other locations. So I don't always have to just go back to my other village. If you understand what I'm saying. That was my thinking process with this. And to be honest, it was going to be a lot. That's going to be very, very time consuming. Like, I put a lot of work and time into building this village, and I just don't want to completely tear it down. So I'm going to leave the buildings and stuff up. That's my plan. I'm going to leave these buildings and stuff up. See, right now I'm trying to make more power. That's why I'm going back and forth to my compost bins, trying to make more power so we can power up that hauler and we can get to moving, get to going where we need to go. You know, in order to make the power cells, you need a lot of biomass and glass. And in order to make the biomass, you got to put, I like to put bones in the compost bin, and that gives me biomass. I'm not sure what other materials would help you get biomass. I'm not 100% sure. But, you know, you get plenty of bones. So that's another good way I get rid of bones. I put them in the compost bins. I get biomass like that. And, you know, in order to make glass, you're going to need sand and bright core. That's the only way you can get sand. You have to go to the desert biome and dig it up with your shovel and create glass like that. When you combine sand and bright
Now
core.
you have power.
Yeah, we have one power cell. That is true.
You need a one.
Yeah, we need a lot. This hauler can take up to 4 power cells, which is good to have though, and of course make extra power cells too, because if you completely run out, you don't have to, you know, you just have some stashed away, you just change those out or whatever. You can always have fuel. All right, we got our material making us another power cell. We're gonna load this bad boy up. Get them all fueled up and ready to go. All right, as you can see, I had 2 factories in this village because, like I said earlier, my big factory, I created it freehand or whatever. That was like my first custom build, but I made it outside the village square. So none of the villagers were going inside the factory. I figured that out literally right after I completed building the factory. So I just used that factory for when I want to create stuff, but I made them a smaller factory and put all of their workstations in there. So I broke down pretty much all the workstations in the villagers factory, and I'm going to be taking that material over to the new village. And of course you see these annoying skeletons coming over here just being a pest, so I had to deal with them. They always want some smoke. Now, as you can see, me and Renaya are headed to find a location for the new village. Do not mind my driving. I'm not the best driver, okay? So yeah, this is us trying to find a brand new location for the new village. Like, the only thing I would say, bro, it's so many freaking trees everywhere and hills. You bump into everything. But here we are pulling up to the spot that we both decided was going to be a pretty decent location for our new village. All right. So you see, we're still close. We're close to the desert. We just got to cross some water, which is no problem for me. Like I said earlier, I like to make different vehicles. You see, we're right by some water right there. They added a whole bunch of different water locations, ponds, and waterfalls with this new update, this brand new update, which I feel like is beautiful. And so I picked this spot just because I want to be right by the water. It's got nice scenery, and Renaya loves to fish on the, you can fish on Fortnite. So I picked this spot really perfectly for her, because so she can have her nice little fishing spot. And yes, these vehicles are hard to drive. As you can see, I'm fighting for my life with this steering wheel, trying not to hit the rock, because the vehicles are good. Okay, but they're also very, very fragile. Everything breaks these cars down. I was trying my best to avoid hitting that rock. I'd already tore up my lights, my headlights, and my stairs and stuff. And I was just, man, I did not want to keep doing damage to this truck. Okay, so this is what we decided. Well, this is where we decided to place our new village, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. This is what my lesson learned. I'm looking for a flat area. Comparing that to our last village location, like I said, it had a lot of hills and stuff like that. Things weren't leveled, and that's what I really want to aim for, leveling off my village, so things can be even and look nice and neat. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down this old house that's already here, because the foundation is already level. So I'm just gonna completely break this down to where it's nothing but just land, no buildings, no nothing. I'm just gonna break this building completely down, and we are going to place our village square here. This was an old abandoned building that we're just gonna break down, and we're gonna turn this into our new village home. I wish I could have showed you guys how, in another video, I'm gonna have to show you guys how far the desert biome was from our original village, and then you're gonna completely understand why I wanted to move it. Because I'm serious, it used to take us a ridiculous amount of time to get to the desert biome, and then especially at first when you're starting out in Lego and you have to grind up to unlock certain builds and things in the game. Like before I unlocked the dynamic foundation, I couldn't make any vehicles. I couldn't make a plane. So I was traveling on foot to the desert biome and back. You don't unlock the dynamic foundation until you get flexwood. And you need to get flexwood from the desert biome. So it was a lot. It was a lot of back and forth. It was a real grind. But it's okay. It was all worth it in the end. I have a better understanding of the game and how things work, and I'm still having fun, so it really doesn't even matter. All right, so we got that house breaking down. So now this is looking like a pretty good spot. Then we're gonna just place the village square like right in the middle. All right, so we got the village square placed down. Now we're gonna start building. So now our goal is to get our brand new village to level 10 in one day. This was all in a day's work, okay? Like I said earlier, once you choose to remove a village, it gives you all your materials back that you used to upgrade your village to whatever level it was. So I have all of that material in the chest over there in our hauler vehicle. Only thing I have to do now is create another village space, like build more houses, do what I have to do so I can level up my village to level 10
in the main village.
Right. As you can see, I'm trying to start off with this gate. This gate gave me so many problems. These gates always give me so many problems. It's gonna be frustrating. This one is gonna turn out a lot better than the one that was in the other village though, because it's leveled off a lot better. No hills, it's not bumpy, anything like that.
Yes, you.
Alright, so we got the first piece of the gate up. We're currently at level 1. As you can see, we gotta continuously add buildings and stuff like that to get so we can level up our village. Place us a couple campfires. Oh yeah, and with this update too, you know, now you have quests and stuff that you can complete in Lego Fortnite, which is cool. I like that. They also added pigs. They added pigs and they also added a bear. So it's a grizzly bear. We might run into one. I'm not sure. So now we're getting ready to place our first building structure in the new village. We got our first villager coming up. Mr. Farmer, he just visited.
Tell him to.
Alright, now we're getting ready to place our first building structure in the brand new village so we can start leveling this baby up. All right, so we got the foundation down. Now it's time to start building. Let's go. Now we gotta go get us some materials, of course. You gotta go beat up some trees.
I'll go.
my trusty forged axe here, beating us up some trees. Showing you guys my lumberjack skills. All right, we are now level 2. All we have to do is continue adding on to the village, keep building stuff, and get us some planks, and we'll be able to upgrade to level 3. Let's get it. So we're just going deeper into the forest, getting us a lot of wood, because we're going to need a lot of wood. We're still going to keep like the same build structure and landscape idea of the old village for this one. Pretty much I'm just going to be placing buildings, a lot of log cabins and stuff everywhere until we can get our village up to level 10. And then once I have it at level 10, then I'm going to start customizing stuff and putting things where I actually want them to be. Right now, these buildings, these log cabins and stuff that I'm building are going to be pretty much like placeholders. The goal of this is just to get our village, our new village, back to level 10. And then we can start having fun again. All right, now after farming, we can finally start back building our first building in the new village.
Woohoo.
All right, so now we got us a little crafting bench built, got us a little shed built. We have completed our first building. It's starting to be daytime, so the annoying skeletons are disappearing. Thank the Lord. Now we're gonna work on building something else, because we have to just keep adding on and keep building stuff just so we can get our village to level 10. Like I said, these buildings that I'm building, they're just gonna be pretty much placeholders. I'm just putting them around any and everywhere. All of them are going to be pretty much log cabins. We're just doing this so we can get our village to level 10. Then when we reach level 10, I'm going to be designing and customizing and putting stuff where I actually want them to go. Now it's time to beat up some more trees, because we're always going to be running out of resources. We just need a whole bunch of wood. I'm going to be making pretty much every building a log cabin, so we just need a lot of wood. And this is a good place though. This is a good location too, because there's just a lot of trees around here, a lot of bushes, a lot of granite, so I should never have any problems with farming and harvesting material. We got some pretty big trees too. That's a good thing. That's always good. It's always a good thing. Making this speed up this process. Just beating up all the trees that we see. Tree stumps, everything. Everybody can get it. All right, so at this point we have us a crafting bench. We got 2-3 buildings. We have upgraded our village to level 7. We are almost at level 10. Now I think I'm gonna try to tackle this gate a little bit more. See if we can get something going with this gate. I'll probably end up saving this gate to make that be the very last thing that I build after I've upgraded this village. Because these gates, they're so time consuming, because I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect. And if it's not perfect, then I don't want it. I like that they added the little snap tool. I really wish, like, they did an update to it, which helps, but it's still, I swear, it still needs a little bit of work. Like, I wish this was a lot easier, trying to line all this stuff up. Like, you have to, it has to be perfect. You gotta get the right angle on everything. This stuff to line up right so you can get the green to go build it, right? It's not where I want it. Come on, for good heavens, no. I'm gonna start out doing it like this, but that's not what I was trying to do. Like, me and this gate, we're gonna have so many problems, y'all. I promise you. That's not it. That's ugly. I don't like it. I don't like it. I already hate it. This is terrible. Terrible! We're just gonna get rid of all this. Cause what was that, Fortnite? Come on, that's not what I'm trying to do. There we go.
Yay. That's what you wanted.
Right, make it make sense. Come on, Fortnite. You know I got a little OCD. All right, so we just started off the gate. Give it a little, that's how it's going to look. That just give you a little sneak peek. That's how I'm going to be trying to design that gate all around this village when I figure out what exactly I want to do with everything. Now we need to place another building so we can get this bad boy to level 8. It was sort of kind of not all the way into the village square. Trust me, I learned my lesson from the original village that everything needs to be in the village square. So I'm going to move it a little bit. Make sure it's every piece and part is inside of the village square. That yellow borderline, gotta make sure, yeah, right there. That's perfect. Now we're back in business. Come on. It's coming along nicely. Of course, we ran out of resources again. Time to go beat up on some more trees. We'll be putting in work on this Lego Fortnite. It's a grind, man. Always got to get materials. I swear, the faster you get your materials, the faster you use them. Like, oh my goodness. These characters are the hungriest little characters ever. I swear, every 5-10 minutes you gotta eat. These characters can eat, boy. Chop, chop, chop.
Chop, chop, chop.
Chop, 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 chop.
You chop it so fast.
Yeah. Alright, get us a decent amount of wood here. almost good to go. Our pickaxe, well, our forge axe, it's on its last leg. It's about to break. We're gonna have to make another one. So it's time to go get back started on this building. I believe once we finish with this village, then we'll be able to move the village up to level 8. I'm hoping. Let's see. Gotta build up some stairs so I can get up here. And put this roof up here. This building is coming together pretty nice. Yeah, almost done. And finishing pieces on. Gotta close up this roof. Cause it rains so much, you don't want it to rain all inside of your house. The weather is so crazy on this game. You get a lot of thunderstorms. A lot. And it's so petty. The lightning just follows you. Like it's just trying to get you. You stand still too long in one spot, yeah, you're finna be electrocuted. Right, we are almost done with this roof. Got some more visitors down there. Got some villagers pulling up. I think there's Bright Bomber down there. We had her in her old village. And that was another thing too. My goal was to get I wanted the same villagers to be a part of this village that I had in the old village. So I'm not just selecting any random villagers. No, I want the same people that I had in the old villagers. So I'm being real picky. Look at that. Now we are level 8. Let's go. Woo-hoo. Almost done. 2 more levels to go. All in a day's work, man. We did this all in a day. Recreating this all in a day, man. One day. We gotta add some beds. Because we gotta get Bright Bomber back. She was in our old village, so we need her to be in this village. Put a little table up in there, you know. Spice the house up a little bit, add a little value to it. A little razzle dazzle. You know, somebody might want to sit on the porch. There you go. Now this right here, that's where I'm going to be putting my factory. That is where I'm going to be making my custom factory build. And that one is going to be even better than the one that was in the original village. Because lesson learned, I can't say it enough. Don't make the same mistake I did. I'm going to actually build the factory inside of the village square. So it's going to be cool to see the villagers actually making use of that big old building. Like, it won't just be me in there. It won't just be Naya. It's going to be everybody going in and out, working and stuff like that. So that'll be cool to see. And this right here, I'm going to make this into a little bathroom. We did have a bathroom in the old village. In the old village, the stuff was made out of marble. I'm just putting the wooden materials up in there for now because I don't have marble in my inventory, but I'll fix it up I'll fix it up another time. Now it's time to eat. The skeleton's getting beat up and beat down by the villagers. Let's go, villagers. Yeah. Gang. Let's go. That's a nice little couch right there. I seen you up in here, fish sticks. You need you a nice little place to sit. Put us some little candles and stuff around.
That's what I like to go fishing.
So we can see. It's dark up in here. Look at him, he chilling at the table. Gotta spruce up the place. Make it look a little nice and make it look nice, man. our force axe broke. We gotta make us another axe so we can get some more wood. We might have enough to finish this up. We're gonna see. Just gonna place this right here. Get the building. We are trying to get to level 9. Now we got all of our stuff to be level 9. You see, I just got the material out of the storage chest that was on the hauler. So now we are almost level 10. Let's go. Gotta make me another forest axe so I can get some more wood from the tree so we can finish up that building. So now we gotta beat up some bushes because I don't have an axe. I gotta get enough wood to make an axe. This game is a real grind too. Like it's not easy. Alright, we got us a new force axe. We just got us a common one this time. We still do the same thing. We just hit a chop, 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 chop these trees. All right, so I think we have enough wood. Well, we broke our forest axe, but I think we got enough wood to go ahead and start back building. Alright, so we had to upgrade that little crafting bench so we can try to get us a better pickaxe, because you know the basic one, it's too weak. It tears up so quick. We got a lot of trees that we gotta chop down. We're just working with what we got here until I upgrade everything back to the epic crafting bench and stuff like that. Alright, so now we have our uncommon forest axe. Gonna do a little bit more damage and gonna be a little bit more durable than the basic one. That's all we need. Chop down these big trees. Something that's gonna last a little bit longer. Alright, so we have completed our mission for the day. Found a great new location for our new village. We got the new village to level 10 in one day. It has been a long, hard day of Lego Fortnite. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You see Renaya, she's right there on my side. And I hope you guys enjoy following our journey to fully customizing our new village into what we once had. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell. Bye bye.
See you later.